Welcome to Dan's ADV. This is a segment I'm going to call Shop Time. Maybe record a few of the little projects I'm doing to the bikes on occasion. So what we have here is an M&D fender eliminator kit for the Kawasaki Ninja 1000 SX. I believe it will eliminate blinkers as well and use the brake light as an integrated blinker. So the first step here is to take this seat apart, get off the passenger seat and the main seat. Let's see. So we'll see how this goes. I may have to time lapse this thing. Hopefully I'll be able to see where this unplugs when I get these out. Okay. I'm going to take this off, see if I can see what's holding it. Was not expecting that. I sure thought those 4 bolts would drop the fender and blinker system. Okay, that did not help me much at all. Well, I'm going to take these 2 off. Why is that fender not dropping? Remove 4 bolts and 2 screws holding the factory rear sub-assembly. Where are the 2 screws? That's what we need to know. Well, that's disappointing. Where would those 2 screws be? So I have yet to find the 2 screws for the fender eliminator. But I am going to take off this tail light because that is part of the process anyway. Maybe I'll be able to see a little better once I get this tail light out. There's a washer there I don't want to lose. A couple washers. Okay. Okay. So that tail light will be replaced. That's the idea. Okay. This is the new tail light. Appears to be the right shape. Appears to have the right connectors. Well, this job just got a whole lot bigger. According to YouTube, there's 2 screws underneath here that are still holding this on. So I have to drop this whole assembly, which means I have to take the passenger grab rails off, and I have to take off some more screws down in there, drop the whole thing, and then get to those 2 screws to take this all apart. battery very bad. Pull this out, should drop down. There's my 2 screws in question. See if I can actually get these out. There's one. Very good. Thankfully, YouTube had that. Someone else doing this. Don't think I could have figured this out without either a shop manual or YouTube. So that's now free. What we need to figure out is how to disconnect these wires. Where's the release? Push right there. Yeah. Push here. Release it. One. The other. Okay. This must be the tail light. The license plate illumination. Straight down here. Button it all together. Get that off this way. This is just lovely. Alright. There it is. Big Ugly is off. Now, I gotta see how to wire this thing. Okay, so here's what we have. This is the fender, the new license plate holder. And this is the license plate light. That light goes into this adapter, which then goes to the original spot, hopefully, where the light plugged in. And this is the new, oops, that's the old one. This is the new tail light. So it's going to plug in where the old tail light plugged in, and then the blinkers are going to plug in here and up where the blinkers were plugged in. So this will become my tail light and my blinker. But I'm going to electrically connect all this first, make sure everything works, and then I'll put it all together. If you can see that, I'm just going to plug the license plate light in, let it shine. And we'll plug these blinkers in, see if I do them right or wrong. In theory, this is now an integrated tail light blinker light. Turn it on, hope nothing smokes. We got a light, got that light. Let's do a blinker here. Got my blinkers backwards. That's easy enough to fix. Blinkers work. Brake light works and flashes when it comes on. I like it. Man, that's nice. Sweet. All right, we'll put this bad boy back together. No, looks the same. I'm gonna pull these grommets out, I think. Okay, while you were away with a battery change, I took this back down and redid some of this wiring loom and made sure it wasn't getting pinched under here. So I'm pretty happy with it now. So now we're going to take these 4 bolts that were originally on there, and it looks like according to these instructions, I'm going to put a washer and an aircraft nut under each one. Just cut that open. Okay, getting these started was a dexterity test. Not very fun, but in the end, I think I got it. It's a little slop, so you want to make sure it's squared up. There we go. I like to look at these and make sure. So clearly this goes in and then slides forward to grab these hooks in all these spots, including this here. So feels all good. Next it's these grab rails. So here's the after of the fender eliminator kit. So next up hopefully will be an exhaust, but that concludes my first shop video, and that's what that looks like. And it is all in one, so I'll show you that. Turn it on and turn on a blinker, and so I don't need blinkers, I'm just going to go with that. Now it's because of the strobe of the camera, it looks like it's flashing, but it's really not.